folks, this is Rico. We're down here on Langford Highway, about 4/10 of a mile from the Maryland-Virginia line in Accomack County, Virginia. I'm here with a good friend of mine, a repeat client, by the way, Larry Ward. And we're on a piece of ground that he has really done a lot of work with. And Larry, just go ahead and tell them folks what you got going on.
Well, I've got an acre on US 13, 17,000 to 25,000 cars per day to travel this road. There's 200 some feet road frontage. I've got it all platted. I have a survey on record, and I have a survey in my hand today.
Good. Electrical service here. What electrical service is here?
We put a 200 amp service in here.
And so you got 200 amps of service. Are you going to be able to put a septic system on the property?
Oh yeah, I've had the engineer come in and have the septic work all done. It's on file at Accomack County to be able to put a septic system.
Right. And what are we zoned here? Are we considered business or commercial?
Well, what I had done here was they've made it light industrial and retail here. So you can have a retail store, or you can do light industrial here on this property, or commercial.
Gotcha. So there's not too much you can't do here.
No, there's not too much you can't do here.
All right, so let me repeat for the folks that have been watching us. We've got about acre of ground.
Acre ground.
About 200 feet of frontage on the southbound side of 13 Langford Highway here.
Yes, 200 plus.
And we've got septic permits in hand, we've got survey in hand, we've got electrical service already installed on the property. Folks, I got to tell you, you know I handle a lot of commercial property up and down Langford Highway. And most recently, what I did for Larry is take a look at what things have been selling for. This type of property, just right in Elsonia, half the size, they want $100,000 for it. Larry, with that said, what were you thinking in mind you'd like to offer this to the public for?
Well, $85,000, and they'll have themselves a piece of property on US 13.
Folks, let me tell you about that. $85,000 for a commercial location on a place that sees 17,000 cars a day. And I just did some demographics for Richard Godwin. I'm selling his restaurant down in Painter. On any good weekend, we have as high in 2 days' time, 65,000 cars go up and down this highway. You just can't buy that kind of exposure for this kind of money. Now, Larry, I'm going to ask you a real tough question. If I can find you a good, hard cash buyer, we have a little room in that $85,000?
A little bit.
All right, you heard it from the man. We got a little bit of room at $85,000. So, folks, what I want you to do is give us a call at 410-957-0000 to learn more about this great acre property just south of the Maryland-Virginia line in Accomack County. God bless you, and we'll see you soon. Folks, this is Rico again. I'm still at the Larry Ward property down here in just south of the Maryland-Virginia line. And I just want to give you a show of the flow of traffic that goes in front of this property. We're in the southbound lane looking north, watching this traffic just bomb right by us. You can see this would be tremendous commercial exposure. What you see in the far distance is the Royal Farms, Dixieland, and that is the Maryland-Virginia line right there. And just to the south of us, we have the Virginia Travel Center and rest station where there are a lot of cars that span and turn in there. You'll see the sign for the rest area right there. This is one heck of a location for the kind of money Larry's talking about. But just take a gander at the oncoming traffic from the south. I've never seen a property for this amount of money with this kind of commercial exposure. I can't think of a thing that you would put here that wouldn't have a chance to succeed. You know, one of the things I'm thinking about is the old red metal building right down there in New Church that was at one time a place where they sold fireplaces, and I think they were selling some used trailers there. Right there where it's 45 miles an hour, those boys gave up the ghost and moved on. in short order, a guy that went into the marine repair and boat repair business moved in, and he is swamped with business. He started out with a couple of boats in the yard. I bet there's 30 in the yard there. His business is booming. So again, I want you to fully appreciate the flow of traffic in front of this property here on Langford Highway. What you need to do is come see it for yourself. Give me a call at 410-957-0000 and I'll show you what a great opportunity looks like. That's 410-957-0000. Talk to you soon.